There's a moment in practice where devotion stops being enough, not because devotion is wrong, but because it has limits. Early on, devotion helps. You show up consistently, you follow the structure, you trust the process. Devotion keeps you engaged when everything is new, but Reiki does not mature through devotion alone. At some point, it asks for something else, maturity. Maturity looks very different from devotion. Devotion says, I'll do whatever you ask. Maturity asks, what is actually needed right now? Devotion follows instructions. Maturity takes responsibility. This is where many practitioners get confused. They keep giving more effort, more time, more loyalty, more intensity. And when the practice still feels strained, they assume they need to try harder. But effort isn't always the answer. Reiki isn't looking for obedience, it's looking for discernment. Mature practice means knowing when not to push, when not to overserve, when not to repeat what once worked. It means recognizing that alignment changes as you change. Devotion without maturity becomes rigidity. It keeps you loyal to forms that no longer fit. It keeps you performing faithfulness instead of responding honestly. Reiki notices that, not as a failure, as a signal that the relationship is ready to deepen. Maturity requires you to tolerate uncertainty, to pause without reassurance, to make choices without permission, to stand by your awareness even when it disrupts expectations. That's harder than devotion, because devotion feels virtuous, maturity feels exposed. But Reiki does not grow through vows. It grows through accountability. Accountability for your presence, your boundaries, your decisions. If your practice has been asking more of you lately, not more time, but more clarity, this may be why. You're being asked to stop proving your devotion and start embodying responsibility. I explore this shift and how devotion can quietly delay maturity in my book, Return of the Prodigal Reiki Practitioners, The Shadow Side of the Reiki Practice. This channel helps you recognize the demand. The book helps you meet it without losing reverence or care. Reiki doesn't need you to worship it. It needs you to grow. And the moment maturity replaces devotion, the relationship becomes cleaner, stronger, and far more honest.